All right, guys, take a look at this. This also sold decent laptop right here. And this one right here, there is a PC. This right now is being installed. It's a Dell Optiplex PC. I don't know if you can see that. It's right now being installed right here. So I have to finish the installation and make sure that the PC is actually good to go. You see, this is what I'm talking about. In one day, these two. So that is not all. I'm still going to go, to my PC and just take a look at more items, that I've sold. See, all this just happened between the tinkle of an eye. And this is exactly what gets me a little bit worked up when things don't say. I understand, or I know that eBay has the capacity, to take your offers and spread it all over the world until somebody, buys it. That HP EliteBook sold for 327 euros. The Dell PC for 469 euros. A Lenovo ThinkPad S1 Yoga also sold for 338 euros. And another HP EliteBook for 468 euros. That is not all, guys. HP Elite X360 for 357 euros. And the Dell Optiplex 5060 PC, that's right now still in one of the pallets there. I still have to set it up and send it out. Sold for 436 euros. And a HP Compact Pro just sold now, 358 euros. Guys, what are we talking about? This is because somebody may not understand when I get a little bit, on edge when I realize that, from nowhere, items are not being sold. All this happened in just 2 days. This is exactly what I am talking about. I understand eBay has the power, they've got the technology in place. So when from nowhere things just stop, I can say for sure that, definitely there is some glitch somewhere. I hope it stays like this. This is just, a developing thing, because for the past, pretty much since January, things have just been a little bit wonky. But this is exactly how sales can actually look like when things are working, when eBay is taking your offer and sharing it around. I don't know what happened in the last few months, but this was how I was able to build, a business for well over 10 years, just pretty much selling in this category: desktop PCs, laptops, phones, tablets, and stuff like that. If it wasn't working, then I wouldn't have stayed so long selling these same items for. So I would have since pivoted to something else. Because it was working, I understand that there's always going to be somebody somewhere that his or her laptop or desktop PC is going to be broken. Somebody's always going to need a monitor somewhere, because every other time a monitor somewhere in the world is broken. And I kind of strategically set up my offers in such a way that when somebody is looking for say buying a desktop PC like this Dell Optiplex 5060 here, definitely the person is going to consider my offer, because from the price point of view, the offers have been well researched and the prices are very, very competitive. And talking about the optical condition or even the technical condition of the items, these are items that have been well checked, to ensure that just anybody that comes to my shop and is looking for a very decent, well prepared hardware would not go away disappointed, because the price is going to hit the exact spot. The optical condition is going to be right on point, the technical condition and every other condition that I have put in place to ensure that the buyer gets this item, which is shipping it out on the same day, packing it properly, and using premium shipping services, and even offering return policy of up to 1 month. These are extreme conditions, all to ensure that when somebody finally lands on this show, because truth be said, getting impressions these days is not longer like something that it's like you're right, if you understand what I mean. It's not like you post an offer, automatically eBay just gives you impression. You have to also, have proven to eBay over time that you are a seller that can be trusted with impressions. So when eBay goes around looking for buyers, wherever they kind of look for them on Google, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, eBay is actually placing offers, promoting them for us. When somebody finally gets sucked into this funnel and they come on your shop, they're not going to look at it and just say, what's this one offering for this kind of price, and click off. They're going to stay there. First of all, take a look at your pictures. They're going to be like, wow, this is great. If this is the original pictures of a used PC, it looks in the very, very good condition. Perhaps let me take a look at the description and see what the description is saying. And when they take a look at the description, they are even wowed, a second step, and they see that, oh, all these configurations, all for this price, I'm going to go ahead and click on the buy it now button. Chin-chen. That is how you get a sale. When eBay sees that, we brought somebody all the way from Facebook, the person clicked and came into this funnel, went ahead and bought this PC. Definitely, this is a seller that one can actually trust. And they're just going to put this process on rinse and repeat. As long as you have items that people want to buy, eBay is going to put your shop on rinse and repeat. Take your offers, place it somewhere, perhaps on Google, Facebook. Somebody clicks, comes in, buys it. eBay gets its money. They are happy. They say to you, yes, you are now a top rated seller. They take your offer again, put it, and the process keeps going on and on and on. But this autopilot process, sometimes something can be broken. eBay stopped taking your offer for so many reasons, pretty much not because of you. It might be something happening from the eBay side of things. The offers are just sitting. Nobody's taking them and putting them wherever they are putting them. It's exactly what we experienced some few months ago. So people are actually coming themselves to the platform to search, and that process kind of takes a long time for a sale to happen, because you first have to wait and somebody has to physically go onto the platform, search for whatever kind of PC they are looking for, and in the list of items that are being displayed, you might be fortunate to have your offer shown on the first page. There is no guarantee that it must be there, but pretty much this is how you experience these slow sales. But when eBay is working properly, they are taking your offers, they are pushing it out themselves, they are taking it all over, wherever a social media platform is, wherever people are hanging out, scrolling, just watching what's going on. eBay is placing your offers there. You see it on the sidebar of your monitor whenever you're on an app like Facebook app or even Instagram or TikTok. You just keep seeing these offers on your browsers. This is exactly eBay working for you. And the thing that you actually want to ensure is that you always have offers ready to go at all times. You're not going to say, okay, eBay is not pushing out offers, because of that I'm going to sleep, I'm going to stop posting new offers, because you can never tell when the eBay system will start to work, when things will just get picked up, whatever test eBay is doing, whenever it stops, and then they start to put offers again on rinse and repeat. If you do not have offers ready to go, this situation where you now see that even though eBay is working, somebody else is coming onto YouTube to say, look, eBay is working. You are not fortunate to enjoy that process because you do not have offers that are ready to go. This is pretty much the long and short of you flipping pieces for profit. It's a kind of a complex game, but when you know what you have to do and you have done your homework, you've done your due diligence, everything can be as easy as ABC. And from your own side, you can actually put this whole process on rinse and repeat, which is ensure that you get good inventories, set up a process for actually testing this hardwares, and set up a process for listing them, so that you don't have to endlessly just be listing items. You set up a very decent process for listing these items, and when the items get sold, you have a way of taking them and shipping them out. This is exactly what I am talking about. If this video helps you, please go ahead, click on the like button, subscribe to the channel. Until I see you again in the next video, peace out.